I wasn't athletic growing up. Like when I didn't dunk till I was in ninth grade. I was 6'5". But I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4", 6'3" in eighth grade.
You were athletic.
I ain't talking about senior year. You talking about ninth grade.
I mean,
Wait, how does not?
I was 6'5" though. Like I'm tall. You know what I'm saying? Like people in my grade is dunking. Like it's easy. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you was 14.
You didn't dunk till senior year?
Yes.
Did you say that when you did all the dunk contest shit? Did you say that in the?
I didn't tell them that, but like if they asked me that, yeah, I didn't dunk till I was a senior in high school.
Man, I don't believe that. First of all,
What you want me to? I'm not gonna lie about it. I can look it up. So here today, young man in the three. It's been a while since we've been in these chairs, had the microphone. Feels nice. Tommy, how you feeling today?
I'm great. Who we sitting with, man?
We're sitting with Auburn, one and done. Number 3 pick to the Houston Rockets out of, we're going to say Georgia. I'm not going to say Atlanta, Georgia, because,
I'll go for that.
Yeah, we're going to say Georgia. Jabari Smith, how you doing today, man?
Good, bro. Chilling. Thanks for having me on, man.
Fresh off a little bag.
Hold up.
Not the step on
I'm
it.
not I would say I'm a professional pocket watcher. So, 5 for 122, that's pretty nice right there. I can't lie to you. So let's get to what everybody wants to know. What is going to be your first purchase?
My first purchase, I don't know. I'm actually about to buy a watch.
Okay.
How you say it? Patek? How you say it?
I mean, however you want to say it. You buy it, you say it how you want to say it.
Yeah, I'm about to buy one of those. That's probably going to be my first purchase. I ain't really got into the car thing and stuff yet, so I'm finna buy that, and I'm finna move into a new house, so that's probably my first 2 for sure.
Those are good, reasonable purchases right there.
Yeah, exactly. Smart purchases, right?
Absolutely. Whole value.
Yeah, exactly.
Whole value.
Exactly.
I feel like this has been a very exciting, if you're a Houston Rockets fan, the last 3 weeks have been very fun for you.
Yeah. Yeah, it has. It's been sad a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Losing my bros, JG and DB. I'm gonna miss them, but I mean, it's been a some crazy weeks. Like I remember when my phone was blowing up when the trade happened, and the extensions and all of that. So it's been a lot. You know what I'm saying? You could tell where the organization wants to go, and it's kind of exciting, honestly.
I wanted to ask, both you guys, but Jay, you first about Kevin in particular. You've worked out with him. You've just sort of worked out in the summers and things like that. He's a guy that a lot of younger players look at, as somebody that they just want to take elements of his game and sort of emulate. What is your sort of basketball, like when you were growing up, what was your relationship like to him as a player?
He was my favorite player, honestly, until he went to Golden State. Obviously, that kind of threw everybody off. You know what I'm saying? But, that was my favorite player growing up. Like, I wanted to be him. I wanted to emulate him, do what he do on the court. You know what I'm saying? And that's just kind of what it was. I think everybody who was tall and could shoot kind of wanted to be KD. You know what I mean? So, like, that's just kind of what it was growing up. Like, I used to look up to him a lot. And then getting into the NBA and, like, being able to work out with him, it was all crazy, honestly.
What do you think makes him so special?
The biggest thing is, like, when you watch him work out, he looks like how he plays.
Yeah.
Like, every move that he does in the workout is the same exact speed he does in the game. And then also, he's 7 feet tall. He shoots above his head, so there's no contest for him. So, like, when he did the whole, like, too small thing to Evan Fournier, it's like he really did it to every single person in the league. So it's just depending on, like, if he misses or not. So I think he's just one of the guys that people look up to because of how skilled he is and just respect the ethic, like work ethic that you have to put in for that.
For sure. I just piggyback off of that. It's like working out with him. It's like it's not a lot of misses. It's not a lot of wasted movements. Everything's game speed. Like the attention to detail he has is kind of crazy. It kind of makes you work out with him and kind of like do the same. Like you're going to be more dialed in and you're going to be more focused on it. And when he plays, it's like it looks like that. Like it's nothing really you can honestly do. You can try to force him one way and try to slow him down, but it's like he's going to get to whatever shots you want to get to, honestly. So it's just kind of pray, really. Try to make it hard on him.
That's what it feels like. It feels like there's a few people, we've talked about this before, but there's a few guys in the league who there's to your point, there's nothing you can do. And it just feels easy. Like you're in the NBA. Mm-hmm. Everyone is the best in the world at what they do, but it just feels like he's moving in slow motion.
Yeah. It looks easy, like trying to emulate it. Like people watch it and be like, I want to be KD. I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's not that easy. Like, it's just how fluid he is and how precise he is with his movements. It's like it's hard to replicate, honestly.
Speaking about like the Rockets and like the culture change, you were kind of a part of the, like the short rebuild of the Rockets. And what do you think it was that changed in, you guys were 11th in the West, I want to say, was that 2023 season? And then last year y'all were second. Like, what was the biggest difference?
I think it was just the belief. Like, I think that's the biggest thing going into a season. Like, you got to know that you belong. You got to know what it takes to win games. You got to know that it's going to be a grind. Like, after my first year and the coaching change, we didn't know how to win. We won 22 games. Like, we didn't know how to win. And then going into the next season and looking at our record, like, wow, we won 41 games. Like, and we really wasn't playing, how we could play. So, like, going into next year, we're like, damn, like, we could really do something. We can win games. And that's kind of how we went into it. So it was kind of just like a belief type of thing. Like, the roster didn't change much after my second to third year. It was just like we kind of grew together and just learned each other a little bit and kind of believe a little bit more and just started playing, act like we belong.
Yeah. So speaking of coaching change, like, hearing the news about Ime coming in, like, what were your initial thoughts?
I was excited, just obviously off of him being in the finals recently, and it was just kind of like a second chance for him, honestly. And it was kind of you see how he coaches, you see where he's been. He's played a former player, coach under Greg Popovich. Like, it's just like a kind of coach like a coach, like a player's dream, honestly. Like somebody who's been in the NBA, somebody you can relate to, somebody you could talk to about what you're going through. You know what I mean? So it's a match made in heaven for everybody on our team because everybody crazy. And yeah, it matched.
Did you feel the toughness right away with him?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's just his personality. Like, even he competing in everything he do. Like, the coaches be playing after practice sometimes, and like if you sit there and watching, like, you'll see it. Like, all the coaches are competitive. They practice what they preach, and it's just a sight to see how competitive you have to be, like, in this league. You know what I'm saying? So it's something I'm growing into and something that I'm taking from him for sure.
I'm curious. You have yourself, not to speak about yourself, but like, you have a lot of teammates who are like this as well. When you talk about instilling toughness, if you've got a teammate, it's like, this is just like a tough motherfucker.
Yeah.
What about their approach? If you were going to give advice to somebody, do you feel like it is that they all share, no matter sort of who they are?
I mean, I feel like it's not going to waver. Like, it's never going to be a game where Dillon Brooks isn't playing hard. It's never going to be a game where Dillon Brooks isn't taking his matchup personal or just dialed in. Like, it's just the 82-game season is so long. It's like, it's rare that you see people competing and playing hard every single night. You know what I'm saying? And it's just those players take heed to that. You know what I mean? And that's what we kind of pride ourselves in. So, I mean, it's hard to do, but the main thing is just when you watch, anytime you turn on your TV, he's going to be playing hard. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be no time where he's just coasting. You know what I'm saying? That's just who he is, who those people are.
And some of that, I mean, you mentioned Dillon, and I wanted to sort of get your perspective on some of the other things you've learned from him, but then also Fred, of course. And Fred is like, and Fred, we've done a bunch of episodes with Fred. Like, he talks about his chip, he talks about his background, talks about where he's from, and you could see that in him. Yeah. Like, he's just, that is a dude that is like, I'm not losing.
I mean, that's just who he is. He's so competitive, and like, if you hear his story and hear where he came from and hear the undrafted, and then you winning a championship, you playing big minutes, it's like you kind of got to respect it and just hear him out and kind of take heed to what he got going on, because that's not easy. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the chip on his shoulder he plays with just kind of comes from him being kind of short, kind of overlooked. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's never went anywhere. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, he's small. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But playing against him, obviously he's played against him. If he not small. Like, posting him up is not gonna be easy. Like, he not going for nothing. So it's just like, you take pride to that and you kind of feed off of that when you're playing with people who are like that.
Yeah, I remember we did an ep. JJ and I did an ep with him before he signed his new deal when he was still in Toronto, and his bet on yourself was the whole thing with him. And it was like, and some of it was also just from Rockford, where he was like, was a guy that was not recruited. Every step of the way, it was like, you're not going to be a good college player. You're not going to be a good pro. Even when you get the first contract, you're not going to last. Like, you're not going to play in the playoffs and the finals, and just building that up. I'm actually curious from your perspective as somebody who's like been great for so long. You know, you've been someone who's been since whatever age, and I'm curious actually what age this started for you, but you've been somebody that everyone has known how gifted you've been. How do you put that chip on your shoulder still?
I mean, when you kind of get in those situations where you're kind of humbled and you kind of see that there's still work to be done, and you see how good other people are, your peers. Honestly, getting to the NBA is the only reality check you need. Honestly, like getting here and seeing how great and how far away you are from being like on the greats level. Like it kind of puts the chip on your shoulder. You want to be there, you want to get there, so you kind of just have to have that. You know what I mean? So playing in college is kind of like that too. Obviously, it's for good players in college, but it's catered to you. Like I'm getting the ball every time. I'm getting the ball whenever I want. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing whatever I want. But when you get to the league, it's kind of different. So it's just you kind of want to get to that point. So the chip on your shoulder obviously is going to come back when you get to a point where you're playing against people who may be better than you or farther along than you. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of getting to the league, we're here in Vegas at Summer League. So how was your first Summer League experience? Like, what were your expectations going into it? I mean, especially being top 3 pick, like you probably expecting a lot out of Summer League. What would you say like your expectation was, how it went, and then like your overall like mindset about it?
My expectations were like it's kind of everything I expected. Like our first game was Rockets versus Orlando, so it was 3rd pick versus the 1st pick. You know what I'm saying? It was the highlighted game of the day. They usually always do that. The highlighted game of the day, like it was packed. You know what I mean? And it's like it's funny because I'm watching the Summer League games and I'm watching the draft picks now playing. I'm just thinking like, dang, they nervous as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the butterflies is there like automatically just off of the fact that this is your first this first time putting on the NBA jersey, first time just even in the environment. Whole time they don't know, it really don't mean anything. But it's just like just the thought of it. It's like it's me going into it. I was nervous. Honestly, I was anxious for it because obviously pre-draft they tell you not to play against anybody, don't get hurt. So I wasn't playing against anybody, but right when I got drafted, we started practicing, playing, and then it was game time. You playing with refs. I ain't played with refs and a whistle since college. I lost in the tournament. So it was like it was exciting, bro, but I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I was nervous for sure.
Was the buzzer beater game 1?
No. That was my second year playing. I played my first year and then I played my second year. My first year was a little shaky. I wasn't great or nothing like that. I wasn't doing nothing special. I had some good games, but second year was like I wanted to show that I'm done with Summer League.
What'd you feel like the biggest college to pro transition was physically?
I feel like it's more so the attention to detail and like how physical like grown men are, like how like the change. Like you think college players are strong and like obviously they're older than you, but it's different when you're playing against somebody 31, playing against somebody 29, 28. Like it's just it's a shift, and like the attention to detail in the NBA is way different than college. In college, I feel like it's more dialed down, but in the NBA, it's like a whole different. Like they expect you to know it. Like you're not doing a lot of teaching. Like you're not doing a lot of grasping concepts and like that. Like it's like you got to catch on quick. You know what I'm saying? So like that's kind of the difference to me, honestly.
What'd you see?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, let me also say, like, I went to Virginia, so we played a very slow game in general. And so when I got to Summer League, I was like, oh, this is fun. Like, we were running up and down. There wasn't really much stopping. Like, there's a lot more, like, running in Summer League. There's not many plays. So it's more like open gym. And, I mean, my first Summer League, I played pretty well. And I was first team all Summer League. But obviously, it didn't matter because I didn't have a good game until February of the next year. So, like I said, like he didn't play great his first Summer League, but he had a better rookie year. But I played great Summer League and it didn't play good for another like 50 games. So it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't mean anything. So I feel like a lot of people try to jump to conclusions and make assessments on kids in Summer League, and it's just too early. Like there's no
way
need.
too early.
Yeah,
it's like your first taste of the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole different game. You know what I mean? It's like you kind of watch Summer League and try to label somebody as he's going to be this, he's going to be that. It's so far. You're not even playing with your team.
What's your advice to the rookies in terms of, we've talked a bunch about just the slog of the season, understanding the pacing, even the difference in college there in terms of 82 games. If you're on a playoff team, obviously more than that, and just making sure that you're like knowing there's going to be peaks and valleys. Yeah. There's going to be the rookie wall, so to speak, and managing that mentally.
It's kind of like a up and down thing. You kind of got to just kind of stay even keel. Like you just can't dwell on bad games. You can't be too high on the good games. You just got to just approach every game the same and just try to play hard every night and let the chips fall where they may, which is hard because obviously when you get to that All-Star break period, your body is you cook. You know what I'm saying? Now it comes into the point where you're trying to gear and prep for the playoffs. Now that I've got to that point, now that I see how that is, like it's a whole different battle. Like it's like I'm watching the thing, I'm thinking like, damn, they still playing. Like you got to get ready for that. You got to get your body ready for that. So I would just say, just try to stay even keel. Like try to find routines, find things that work to keep your body fresh and just play, bro. Everybody going through it. You know what I'm saying?
So then we'll get into another question. What was your welcome to the NBA moment?
Oh my gosh, I remember this like it was yesterday. So my second game in the NBA, we played the Bucks, and we going over film. Jabari Smith Antetokounmpo.
Yep.
He had like 36. He was like 14 for 16. Like he, like you know what I'm saying. Like we in film. We prepping. Like we obviously saying build a wall. There was no wall the whole game. Like I feel like I was on the island. I'm coming to the bench mad. I'm like, where everybody at? Like he coming full speed, Euro step, dunk. Like it's just, I just never felt to a point it was just nothing I could do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was posting up, I'm trying to front. Like it was just nothing I could do, honestly. So it was just, that was a very, very welcome to the NBA moment. And John Lucas was our assistant coach. He fuck with me all the time about it.
Was there something else about him in particular outside of the obvious physicality that he possesses that you were surprised by?
He plays hard as shit.
Yeah.
Like he plays hard as hell. Like it doesn't, anytime I've played him, he just plays the same. Like he's crashing the glass. He's not like he playing hard. Like he just, you don't see that from like top 5 players in the league and like just the energy you're exerting. Like he playing hard, like as hell.
First of all, I mean, you mentioned a name as well. We got to give a shout out to John Lucas, one of the funniest people in the world.
Yes.
John Lucas, he's actually from where I'm from, and he was the #1 tennis player and basketball player.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He makes it known. He makes it known.
Yeah. He makes sure you know.
He tells
that.
me all the time he was the first pick, I was the third. So he let me know probably every day. So.
Yeah, no, any good John Lucas stories you got that you can tell on camera, obviously.
Any John Lucas stories? I can just say like my first few workouts, like he was just like, he just fuck with you. Like he just get under your skin. Like he gonna say stuff to make you mad. He gonna test you. He gonna push your buttons. Like that's just who he is. But at the end of the day, he love you. Like he gonna pull you to the side, talk to you, have a real conversation with you. And he always gonna keep it real with you. Like he not gonna sugarcoat nothing. And he just, everything he told me how it was gonna happen, like after my first year, it's happened that way. So I still talk to him to this day. So like, I don't have no crazy wild story that I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure it's 1,000.
Yeah, for sure. With
But
him.
it's just,
You got one?
I just can't think of off the top of my head.
I'm really trying to think. A lot of phone calls.
Yeah.
It's like I'll be on, like one of my best friends' his name is Quincy Oliveri. He was working out with him, and Quincy called me, and then John Lucas was driving. He snatched the phone from Quincy, like on the FaceTime, and started talking to me. I'm like, yo, bro, shouldn't you be paying attention to the road? But that's just Luke, though. He's always gonna say what he gotta say, but at the end of the day, he gonna show love. That's the biggest thing about him. He always shows love.
For sure, always.
What do you think from a skill standpoint individually, even from year 1 to 2, in terms of like, you're like, I want my summer to be this.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing what you learned summer league, knowing what you learned in your rookie year, what does that progression look like? Have there been is it footwork? Have there been specific things that you've just sort of like locked in on?
It kind of comes down to like, you kind of try to touch everything during the summer. Like even things you probably won't necessarily do when the season starts. You know, you're trying to just fine tune everything, try to work on everything, try to play, try to make yourself uncomfortable. Like that's what I'm kind of starting to understand. Like during the summer, you got to put yourself in uncomfortable situations so the season can be easier, and just train so hard during the offseason to where the point of the season is where it can flow, you know what I'm saying, where you're comfortable. But as far as just pinpointing on like one specific thing, like, I mean, you can do that, but it's just not how I kind of like to approach it, honestly. I just could like to touch on everything. Even the things I'm good at, I'm still fine-tuning. I'm still touching that every day. Like, it's just kind of different ways to go about it. Obviously, you have weaknesses that you need to focus on more, but I think it's just when you get to a point in the league, you obviously know what you're going to be doing. So you need to just fine-tune those and stay good at those, because you got to be good at what you at. That's what they're paying you. They're paying you to do a certain job, and you need to perfect that skill. So that's how I be thinking about it.
Do you feel like you had an offseason breakthrough, like a thing just in the workouts that you were like, when I developed this helped me make the jump?
Are you saying this summer or are you saying
I'm saying
general?
in general. I'm saying in your trajectory, do you feel like there was because like, you know, sometimes in life you just have these, and it's not like it's like one specific moment, but it's like, oh, you lock in on something and then all of a sudden you're like, you see the results down the road and you understand.
I mean, I just work really hard, dog. Like that's all really. I just work hard as shit, and it's kind of funny too because like towards like the end of the season, there's stuff that I'll be like doing in the game, and I'm like, all right, I already know like this summer I'm about to work on this shit. So it's like I get excited to, you know, get to the summer and be able to work on that so I can come back next year and be better. Because to me, I feel like if you're gonna be in the NBA, that's your job. Your job is to get better. Like each summer, if you're not coming back a better player next year, then what are you doing? Like you don't really care about what you want to do. Obviously, like people have their roles and you're supposed to perfect your role, but you still want to get better as a player, whether that is mentally, physically, or, you know, any other way. So you got to find a way to get better each summer.
Where did the jab, in terms of your sort of mastery of it, where did that come from?
I mean, that's just kind of like like my dad taught me the fundamentals early, and like when I was growing up, like he never taught me to dribble. Like I was doing one dribble pull-ups. Like he was teaching me the fundamentals like early. Like that was the thing that I learned first. So that's just kind of just how I was. Like as I got taller, older, my body started filling out. I obviously grew. And it's just like kind of just what I did. Like I wasn't athletic growing up. Like when I didn't dunk till I was in ninth grade. I was 6'5". But I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4", 6'3" in eighth grade.
You were athletic.
I ain't talking about senior year. You talking about ninth grade.
I mean,
wait, how does not?
I was 6'5" though. Like I'm tall. You know what I'm saying? Like people in my grade is dunking. Like it's easy. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you was 14.
15. 15. But it's just you would think somebody 6'5" can dunk the basketball.
For sure.
Right or wrong?
Yeah, I guess so.
You didn't dunk till senior year?
Yes.
Did you say that when you did all the dunk contest shit? Did you say that in the?
I didn't tell them that, but like if they asked me that, yeah, I didn't dunk till I was a senior in high school.
Man, I don't believe that, first of all.
What you want me to? I'm not going to lie about it. I can look it up.
I don't believe that. I was at the dunk contest.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Now, when I started dunking, I hit the ground running. I will say that. I did hit the ground running. I got a little bounce now. Can't lie to you. But I will say I was a late bloomer. That's all it was.
What do you think, not to change the subject to the dunk contest, but what do you think the fix is for the dunk contest?
That's a great question.
I'm not helping anything dunk contest related at all.
You need an answer. You're commissioner. You're Adam Silver for today.
I do not want to sit in his seat. So
what do you think it is?
Man, I'm not going to lie. I just think ever since the Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine thing, like people are looking for that. Like even the dunk contest now, like I'm watching the dunks, like it's good dunks. Like it's just that people are looking for that. Like you're looking for that. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like,
well, they're looking for the back and forth.
I think they're looking for that. They're looking for the people who keep doing the dunk contest and they're known for that. You know what I mean?
Well, my question, and this is said with the utmost respect, but Mac is so good. He's such a like professional dunker, but then you only see him, you know, during the dunk contest. Like, you don't see him any other time of year. So the thing that made the Zach Aaron one great was it was like you see those guys all year, and then all of a sudden they come in and start busting this stuff out. Versus like there's a little bit of like the word I would use with all respect is like mercenary. Yeah, where like he comes in and the dunks are incredible. Like he deserves everything that he gets for it. But there is also just like he goes and he does it and then he goes away, and so everybody else feels like they're playing catch up with him all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm literally right here, bro.
I'm just like I'm waiting for your solution. He gave one.
All right, so look, I think last year they missed the opportunity with Steph Castle because one of the dunks that he did, he missed like the first two, and he made it on the last one. It was a 50, without a doubt. I feel like they punished him.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I watched it, I watched the dunk contest. The dunks were like, it was some good dunks. Like it wasn't.
And so if they would have had it, so he had a 50, then it could have gone to a dunk off. But then when Mac won, he had a 50 dunk on his last dunk, and so then it's like, all right, Mac wins. It's like it almost feels like you wanted more from the dunk contest, and they didn't do. They missed out on an opportunity there. And I mean, with also the dunk contest too is hard, bro, because you do one dunk and you're not dunking again for another like 10 minutes. Yeah, bro. So you got to find a way to stay warm. Like it's difficult. All the commercial breaks.
Like being at the dunk contest, I really saw like like they're prepping it. They're like it's slow roll. Like they give you time to get loose, but like you're not loose. Like you're not loose to go do this dunk. Like you waiting. Like it's just the process is so long. And they just sitting over there iced. I'm looking. I'm like, man, no way they finna go try to dunk right now. Like
it's tough.
It also feels like when you're in the middle of the season, even if you commit to doing it or whatever, it's like the creativity. It's kind of hard to. It's like the time it takes to think about what to do is also can be taxing too.
You gotta get fresh legs for the dunk contest, and you've been playing 6% of the season. So like,
and they don't let you warm up. Like you can't even like break no sweat before you go try to do double between the legs, 360. Like
what about All-Star?
Man, yes.
What is about All-Star?
I mean, All-Stars. I mean, like what do y'all want them to do? Like so when I see people talking about it, it's like play harder, and it's just like. Why? Like, what are they going out there and like?
I think it's a fair question.
Like, what are they going out there and like playing like it's the game 7?
I think it's a fair question because other sport, like the Pro Bowl, doesn't even exist anymore. Really,
that's what I'm saying.
Baseball, it's not like
the Pro Bowl's like flag football now, isn't it? Isn't it like no pads?
Yeah.
No, after the Sean Taylor one, they had to.
Yeah, so it's like I mean,
lit up the punter.
It's like for why?
It's just like I think the All-Star game needs to be for what it is. Like it's All-Stars. They get known and they go play the game. Like this is. And correct me if I'm wrong, were they playing hard back in the day in the All-Star games? Like, they were?
Yeah. Yeah, like Jordan, like those, they were playing the 90s, they were.
Bro, Kobe's nose got broken.
So they were playing hard like that.
People say that when Kobe left, that's when this started, basically, because Kobe would force everybody to play hard.
I mean, you got to get somebody up there to make them play hard, but I just feel like people tired, bro. Like,
let me throw, because you could be in this situation, the hypothetical to you.
Yeah.
People have suggested this. If you did winner gets home court advantage, East-West.
East-West?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be playing hard as hell.
Like you guys, you're going to be playing. They're going to be like, we're going to finals.
That'll make them play, for sure.
My other thing, though, which I think we've talked about this before, and this would be, I don't even think this is controversial. It's more just the reality of the situation is like the issue with All-Star, it's a little bit like where we are now in Summer League. It's like there's so much shit going on.
Yeah,
like your day's packed. You got like
media circuits,
and then people are out and they're going out, which they should because they want to have fun because like this is their break. So like you can't have all that and then be like playing the game. You got to be like this game matters.
Yeah,
everybody
let them do their own. Routine.
Don't do anything for 2 days.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, act like a normal game.
It's not a bad idea, Commission.
I don't know though. I mean, I think it's some changes they can make. I think definitely like stipulations, like prizes to it would definitely like up it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just don't see them just playing hard for no reason. Again, I mean, the competitiveness back in the day was obviously something that will probably Kobe. You can't mama mentality, all of that. Like it's just I don't see nobody just making everybody play hard. I don't see nobody making Luka play hard in All-Star game. It's just I don't know. But it was a good one like 2 years ago, no? With the target score?
Yeah, I mean, target scores are good. This year they had way too many breaks. Like, I was there at the game, and I'm like, there was way too many breaks. Like, there was more break time than there was game time.
They did a break to talk about the NBA on TNT guys to talk about them for like
yeah, bro. Like I'm like, what is going on? Like right now, like
it's more of a show. They're making it more of a show. But the thing is, while they're doing that, they're trying to make it more entertaining, which I get it. But it's like
less is more, man. We come for basketball. I'm not here to see Mr. Beast.
Yeah, well, they gotta play then.
I mean, I hear it, but
we gotta play. Like we gotta go out there and try to.
You're not wrong, no, for sure. I think the younger guys now, like they're probably gonna start, trying to play because they don't feel like hearing it from, the outside media.
I wanted to ask you about a couple of your other teammates.
Yeah.
Tari, Alpi, Thompson, like the guys the young crew with you.
Yeah.
What do you think makes everybody so special individually?
I mean, I feel like everybody's just unique in their own ways. Like, obviously, Ime is just like the most athletic person on the planet. So it's like you can't really. Everybody is unique in their own way. Obviously, Tari Eason is like a madman. He plays hard every game. Like you talk about those people who like are tough. Like he's gonna play hard every time he step on the floor, no matter if he's sick, if he banged up. Like he's gonna play hard regardless. And Alpi is just so skilled. Like everybody's just unique in their own way. I feel like that's what makes it so intriguing because it's like every player is so different. You know what I mean? So like I think that's what like makes it go because like everybody is so different.
Is it objectively agreed upon that Amen's the most athletic player in the league? It feels like everybody seems to think that now.
I think. I
mean, it's either 1A or 1B.
I mean, it's like if you put athleticism as in a whole, like speed, like strength, like jumping, like if you put all of it in there, like nah, I don't think anybody is as fast as him and jumped as high as him.
I mean, there's one person that might be.
Who?
His twin.
Yeah. Yeah. That's, I mean, yeah.
Like that's
1A and 1B.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, shit.
Yeah, probably.
1A and 1B.
Even though, Asar did, you know what? I'm not even going to bring it up.
Bring it up.
He did hurt my shoulder. But he ain't mean to, so I'm going to let him slide today. But I do remember it, though. I definitely do remember it.
You're still sad.
Yeah, bro, that hurt. Like, I dislocated my shoulder, bro. That hurt. Like, there's only like probably 2 people in the world that can kick a shoulder and dislocate it from like a grown man. And
is that a sign of athleticism?
Yes. His leg hit my arm, and I dislocated my shoulder. Like,
does he do stuff in practice? Because like,
oh my gosh, bro, I don't even get me started. Like, obviously you're going against the coaches and shit. Like, they got the arms and like you're going like the things that I've seen him do in practice. Is like if it was cameras on it, people wouldn't even like. It's just it's ridiculous. Like it's like the random jumping, like being able to jump and not like load up, just being able to just jump and you're like your head is at the rim. Like that's just a skill that you just can't even train that. Like how do you get better at that?
You don't. It's just blessing.
It's just something that like you can't really teach. Like he gets an offensive rebound and just jumps right back up. Like doesn't bend down or anything. Like it's just something I've never seen before, honestly. And it get me pissed off talking about it because it's like, why can't I do that?
Well, this is you not. You're like I wasn't a good athlete.
You know what I'm saying? Like why can't I like?
Yeah.
But he cannot go in the dunk contest.
Why not?
No, he doesn't. I don't see him like he doesn't have any like tricks or anything. Like being in a dunk contest, you got to be like, you got to have some tricks, bro. Honestly, yeah. I feel like you had a good dunk contest, bro. Honestly,
thank you, bro. I think I should have won, but it is what it is.
I feel like you had a really good dunk contest. Honestly, I was honestly surprised.
That's okay with me.
I didn't expect what I didn't know what you were gonna do. Obviously, I knew you was athletic, but it's like, damn, bro, he's like 6'9". Like, what is he gonna do?
Would you do 3-point? Would either you do 3-point?
Yeah,
I would for sure. Yeah,
I do it.
Yeah. 3-point, I think, has the same. A couple people said that this year. It's the same thing about being cold, though. Like if you shoot first or second.
Yeah, but you're warm after the first rack. After the first,
maybe it's a cop out.
It's shooting a basketball, bro.
After the first rack, you should be cool. It ain't like they just bend it down and like, no. I think after the first rack, you should be like, all right, bet.
What do you think with Alpy? He's so good at so much. Mm-hmm. But what do you think has allowed him to basically be sort of as in control of the game as he is at like his age?
I think it's how much better he's gotten. Like I've seen him since his second year, and I've seen him now to his fourth. It's like he's gotten more athletic. He's gotten stronger. Like his physical, like the what he imposes like to other people is like it wasn't like that like 2 years ago. Like he wasn't just burying people and like like if you get a switch, you're dead. You got to double like. Some teams like don't let him play one-on-one in the post. And you know what I'm saying? It's just you can't. So it's like he's just gotten so much better at reading the game. He's gonna get better and better and better at just like reading the game and making a simple play. Like people judge him so strongly and forget like he's like 22 years old. Like the weight he has on his shoulder as being like one of our best players. It's just not easy. You know what I'm saying? He's special.
He's 22?
Yeah, he's 22.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Oh, my God.
That's what I'm saying. Like 22, maybe 23. I don't know.
What do you guys think? Because you're both in a version of this. You're both in a version of this right now where like you can remember your summer league like it was yesterday. Like you still are the young stars of the league, but you also are becoming more like vets. Like you got like he's talking about his mentee over here. But I'm like, he has a mentee. Like he has someone that has like
who's your mentee?
Carter Bryant.
Yeah, kid from Spurs. We're gonna fact check with him.
What is that? What is a mentee? What is that?
Like I try,
he's his mentor.
Him. Okay. Yeah, just try to like give him some knowledge.
How did that come about? When he came to you, or like what?
Nah, it was Nike Skills Academy. I was like one of the NBA players that came back and played, and I had seen him earlier because his trainer Olin, the guard whisperer, he used to work him out, and I knew him because of Nikhil. And so I would see clips, and I was like, all right, this kid has a chance. Like, he's going to be pretty good. Because, I mean, he already had the size, and then he had skill with it. So I was talking to him in Nike Skills, and then we just stayed in contact. And throughout the year at Arizona, he would ask for advice and stuff like that. And I would just try to help him through stuff, just talk to him. Because I know for me, like, coming up, like, I would always love when older people, would spit knowledge and, give me game, because, it's free.
Yeah.
Like, it's free knowledge, and then you get a step ahead of everybody else. And so, I'm not going to say, like, he's my mentee, like, I'm his mentor, but, like, I just try to give him advice. That's it.
For sure.
Did you have anyone like that for you?
Nah, not really. I wouldn't say like that I'm just so invested into, but, like, it hit for me when I was coaching at the NBA Top 100 camp, and now they in the league and they, like, got drafted, and I'm looking like, whoa, like, I feel kind of, like, old a little bit, like, almost. They saying big bro, like, you know what I'm saying? When I came in the league, I was one of the youngest players in the league, like, and that was a thing for a while. Like, I'm just one of the youngest players, and people coming in, like, at 19 now, I'm like it's just,
wait till he gets the unk.
It kind of hits you a little bit, but
yeah, no, that's why I get all my unk jokes out now, because I know I'm coming close. I'm closer to 30 than I am 18. So
yeah, it's just it's crazy to think about. Like, I was just coaching, like, these high schoolers and at the camp, and now they're getting drafted, about to get drafted. Like, it's crazy. Like, you're finna be playing against them now. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy to think about, really.
Overall, how do you feel about your personal growth, as well as, what you're looking forward to this season with the Rockets?
Just honestly, just me being more physical, more decisive, like, stronger with the ball. Like, obviously ball handling is gonna be better, but, like, just being stronger, like, being more physical. Like, I'm in the weight room, I'm lifting weights, I'm getting bigger. Like, it's no reason that I shouldn't be trying to run through people, trying to attack. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something I want to get better at, and that's just something I've been working on. Like, obviously getting stronger. But just being more consistent, that's the biggest thing. Like as you get older and keep getting years in the league, you figure out ways to be better, be sharper for longer, try to, like, because your body's tired, bro. Like, it's no way to there's going to be some days where you don't feel like playing. There's going to be some days where you're exhausted. And it's just, when I get better at that, fighting through that, I feel like the work will show. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I'm trying to get better at. Being more consistent, really, and just being more physical, stronger, more decisive, and just more aggressive.
Well said.
All right, cool.
We'll see you during the season.
Yeah, for sure.
Young man in the 3, closing out with Big Money Bag Bari.
Oh,
Money Bag Bari.
Giannis.